Hey YouTube fam, it's Francina Simone, and today we are here to talk about my YA pet peeves, y'all. So I only have a few on the list, so this should be really quick. Let's jump into it. First is new adult that is marketed as young adult. Guys, I'm so sick and tired of this. I really do feel like I want young adult to come back as a genre. I'm going to talk about this in my next video, so stay tuned for the next one. But this is a huge issue that I have because as someone who read young adult as a young adult and is growing with young adult, I really want more books that feel like what I like to read, and adult just ain't it. It ain't it for me in most cases. A lot of fantasy adult is written by white old guys or white guys who are about my age but read all the old shit and like to do all the Tolkien shit and stuff, and I'm just not here for it. I want more cool shit in general, and it just ain't it for me, so I need more new adult. And a big issue that I have with it being marketed as young adult is that sometimes I'm not expecting the shit that be happening and popping off and stuff like A Court of Mist and Fury, y'all. One ready. No, I wasn't. Number 2 is bland MCs, but I just did a video on that last week, so go ahead and look at that. I'll put it in the iCard. Yeah, I'm not here for like the characters that don't do shit. Like, I want a character that says things and has opinions and who isn't dead in the brain. One of my next ones is the lack of funny books. I don't fucking get it. The last book that made me laugh until I cried and then cry because some things were sad and I was rooting for Izzy was the exact opposite of Okay by Laura Steven. Guys, I love this book. There is a US edition coming out in May, so this is from a UK author. I fucking love her. And her book is coming out by Harper, I think May 19th. I did not Google it. I'm sorry, Laura. But I loved this book, and it is so fucking funny. And I really don't understand why we don't have funny books in YA. Like, there aren't enough of them. And for me, the kind of humor that I like is usually kind of dry, dark, witty. I love me some witty, snarky humor. And rarely do I find it. And they're usually, I love this kind of stuff because it comes from voicey characters. And guys, I need more of it in my life. It's a pet peeve that I can't find them, and I can't find them easily. We need a humor section in YA. Just bitches who got humor. My next pet peeve is with YA fantasy lately, and it's that boring adventure that we've all been on. We all know about the girl who's trying to get her throne back because she's a queen and she's been disinherited, or she's trying to fight her sisters for it. And I'm just so tired of all of that. Or like the girl who's like got to prove something. I don't know. I feel like the YA fantasies that I've been reading a lot lately are just killing me. This is my personal pet peeve. I don't think that the trope is a problem. I think they're fun and they're appropriate for YA, and I think it's just a sign that I need to get out and read a little bit more middle grade because they go on a lot more varied adventures than what I find in YA. This one is one that I can't stand on all levels, and it is comp titles being used as blurbs. So for those of you who don't know comp titles, it's something along the lines of this. Game of Thrones, it's Throne of Glass meets Twilight. No, it's not. Now, that was obviously something that was highly inaccurate. I just used the books that were right here on my chair, so forgive me. But I hate comp titles to umph degree. Now, there are 3 different ways that comp titles are usually used. You guys look at Pitch Wars on Twitter. You'll often see people comping their pitches as like, it's this meets this. And then they'll say like, you know, something very interesting about their story. It's a quick and easy way of getting an agent interested, and it's a quick and easy way of saying that you know there's a market for your book. To take it a step further, with an editor, it's usually what's used to say, there's money in this book because readers who read this book and this book will read this book. And we had tons of readers for this book, or this book sold really well in-house or out-of-house or whatever. And then, you know, the sales and marketing team will be like, all right. And they'll decide how much money they're going to give for a book based on that. And then there is the way that I absolutely hate it. And it is when people use that to blurb a book for the massive, like, audience at hand, for readers. Like, I don't want you to tell me that this book is going to be like these other 2 books. Just don't even do it because it's an automatic lie. It's a lie. It's not going to be anything like it. And that's a good thing, right? Like, how many times y'all have heard something comped as Hunger Games, right? Like, it's like Hunger Games, and you read the book and you're like, this is nothing like Hunger Games. And it might have like this really obscure kind of atmosphere that's like Hunger Games, but even then, it's still not going to deliver on your experience with Hunger Games. Only Hunger Games can deliver on that. So please stop disappointing me by blurbing me with these books by saying it's like this meets this, because bitch, it ain't. I guarantee you it ain't. You gonna surprise me when it is, because I know it ain't. But that's just a personal pet peeve. Sometimes they're really good. Like if you blurb like, it's like this movie meets this musical, that is this book. Like, I like those. I just don't like it when people blurb like, this book plus this book, especially when they're from the same fucking genre. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. And last but not least on the list, the one that I am most passionate about, it is a romance without romance. It is the romance that is so lackluster, I don't even realize it's going on. It's that romance that, like, you can't tell, do they still hate each other? Because I don't know why they love each other. It's that romance that literally has no passion. Like, I can't. I absolutely will put the book down and won't read it. If you're going to have a romance in your book, I need to see the characters actually have a romance, so that I can see why they like each other and I can root for them. Like, it doesn't even need to be the way that I want it to be. It doesn't need to be filthy. It doesn't need to be angsty. I mean, I like those things. It could be lusty and all insta-cravey-y. It can be all sorts of stuff. But I want to see the romance between the two characters. Like, don't take me from point A to point C and skip over B. Like, they hated each other. And now they think, like, oh my god, he's so hot. I think I love him. Bitch, what? When? Because didn't he just, like, almost hit you? Like, what, girl? What are you into? What is it? I need to see some romance here. I need to see the feelings develop. And there's so many books these days that just don't really develop. They don't take the time out to do it. And I think that goes back to, I made a video about romance ruining YA, and I'll include that in the cards. And I think it goes back to that, not knowing how to structure a romance within a fantasy, because there's about 3 different ways that you can do it on a vague scale. And yeah, I'm gonna need those to do better. So guys, that is it for my pet peeves in YA. Stay tuned for one that I have in the bookish pet peeves. It's a little bit different. I want to know down below, what is your biggest pet peeve? The hill that you will die on. The one that you will push somebody down the stairs over. Let me know that one down below. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget, I upload videos Tuesday at 2 and Saturdays at 10. And guys, I will talk to you then. TTYL, so talk for now. Bye.